Hey there, Fox 6 meteorologist Wes Wyatt with you on a Monday afternoon. I'm covering for JP tonight. I'm in the Weather Center along with intern Hannah's been hanging out with us this summer studying meteorology, and she's got the controls of Viper, and we do have some storms to talk about on Viper. I want to take you first off over to the look at the temperatures. You'll notice 93 in Tuscaloosa, Birmingham 92 in Anniston. I know we called for a high right around 90 degrees. It is a little hotter as you go further southward, but look at Coleman, 83. The cool air is on the way. The cold front's making its push through the area. We have a northerly breeze developing, and out ahead of the front, that's where the precipitation is located. So all the rain is now south of us. So if you didn't see any rain or receive any wet weather, that's pretty much it. The wet weather is all south of us. We've got storms refiring, and look at some of these thunderstorms. One of those, in fact, severe. Hannah, click on that storm around Troy. Now that is Barber and Pike County. Severe thunderstorm warning through 3:45. Possibility of some damaging winds with this, and as expected, any of these storms and this type of environment, there is an extreme amount of low-level instability, so that air rises up, and some of these storms could produce some damaging winds. You see some of the communities there, if you're catching us online, that will be impacted. So if you're heading south towards Dothan on 231, you may encounter some of this active weather down there around Ozark and places like that. If we zoom out a bit, we'll kind of check out the view, and this is mainly going to impact a lot of folks, heading south towards the Gulf Coast. Looks like 65, some of those storms around Evergreen and around Georgiana, places like that down in the South Alabama impacted. But all this is drifting south, so that threat will slowly taper off from north to south across the southern sections of the state, and some of these storms may hold together and make it all the way down to the Gulf Coast. Look at that, a watch just popped up that includes the southeastern corner of Alabama. But you can see the flow pattern has certainly changed. If you look north of us, you can see those clouds streaming southward, and that is that cooler, less humid, continentally dry air that's going to be dropping in here, and tonight you're really going to notice it. Lows right around, went with 64 degrees here. The record low for Tuscaloosa, 65, set in 2004. 63 is a record low, and Anniston. So there's a chance Tuscaloosa or Anniston, I think, we will get close to that record low mark. Now tomorrow night's the night when we're really going to set some records around here. We're going with lows in the 50s, and Birmingham's record 61, Tuscaloosa 67, Anniston 61, and the Anniston record tomorrow night goes all the way back to 1903. So we're talking about a long-standing record that will be shattered tomorrow night with these 50s in the forecast. Hourly forecast for the next 12 hours, though, you'll see it's going to feel great out there with those temperatures cooling off. Really noticeable tomorrow morning when you step outside. Do get out there early and enjoy it. We don't catch breaks like this too often, but of course with it being much drier, that is limiting the amount of moisture. The less humid air, no real deep tropical moisture, so the threat of rain is out of the forecast tomorrow, and we stay dry pretty much the rest of the month, and we're only forecasting a 20% chance of a shower on Thursday. We're already about 3 inches behind, over 3 inches behind for the month of July in the rainfall department, so we could use some wet weather, and hopefully this weekend we'll have some scattered storms in the forecast. Hopefully we'll get some rainfall. We'll be talking about that coming up at 5 o'clock. If you have any questions about the forecast, follow me on Facebook, Wes Wyatt Fox 6, or you can find me on Twitter at Wes Wyatt Weather. Fox 6 News begins at 5 o'clock. We certainly hope you'll join us.